The last light ambush. Dusk falls over the African bushveld. In the fading gold light, a troop of baboons begins its climb to safety. But tonight, safety is an illusion. Something is watching. Something patient. Something deadly. This is the story of a hunt where one wrong move means death, and where even the hunter cannot afford to make a mistake. Meet the leopard. Solitary. Silent. The most elusive of Africa's big cats. She weighs 60 kilograms, but don't let her size fool you, pound for pound. She is one of the strongest climbers on the continent. Her rosette coat is more than beauty. It is camouflage, perfected over millions of years, letting her vanish into dappled light and shadow. She hunts alone. She has no pride to back her, no pack to share the risk. Every meal she catches, she must catch herself, and often she must catch it twice, because leopards lose nearly half their kills to bigger predators. Her weapon is not speed. It's patience. She can stalk a target for hours, moving a single paw at a time, reading the wind, freezing mid-stride. When she finally strikes, it's over in seconds. A burst of raw power, retractable claws, and a bite engineered to sever the spine in one motion. But tonight, her target is not easy prey. Now, meet her opponent, the Chacma baboon. Don't mistake him for weak. An adult male can weigh 40 kilograms, smaller than the leopard, yes, but armed with canine teeth longer and sharper than a lion's. Teeth built for defense, for war, for a troop that never abandons its own. Baboons are not solitary. They are family. Dozens of eyes, dozens of ears, always watching the tree line, always listening for danger. Their greatest weapon isn't the individual, it's the group. When threatened, baboons don't scatter. They unite. Adult males will form a wall of teeth and fury to protect the young and the weak. But there's always a moment, one moment, when the troop's defense breaks down. A straggler, a juvenile who wanders too far, an old male who can no longer keep pace. Tonight, that moment is coming. The troop moves through open grassland, heading for the rocky outcrop where they sleep each night, safe above the reach of most predators. But most predators does not include her. She has been trailing them since midday, downwind, unseen. Her belly is empty. She hasn't eaten in 4 days, and hunger is beginning to override caution. The troop reaches a scattering of acacia trees. The alpha male stops. He sniffs the air. Something is wrong. He lets out a sharp bark, the baboon alarm call, and the troop tightens, bodies pressing together, eyes scanning the bush. But the leopard is already in position. She has chosen her target, a young female near the back of the group, distracted by an infant clinging to her chest. Distance to target, 15 meters. Wind in her favor. She lowers her body into the grass, muscles coiled like a spring. 10 meters. The female baboon looks up for one heartbeat. Their eyes meet. The leopard explodes from the grass. Chaos erupts. The troop scatters, screaming, baboons leaping for the nearest trees. The young mother turns to run, but with an infant clutched to her body. She cannot outpace a predator built for exactly this moment. The leopard closes the gap in under 3 seconds. Her jaws open wide, but the mother baboon, in a desperate final act, veers hard left and slams into a termite mound, using it as a shield. The leopard's claws rake empty air. She overshoots. The kill she has waited 4 days for slips through her grip. And now everything changes. The alarm bark of the alpha male cuts through the noise like a gunshot. He does not run. He turns. Behind him, 2 more adult males abandon the trees and drop back to the ground, canines bared, hair bristling to make themselves look larger, more dangerous than they already are. The leopard freezes. This is the moment every solitary hunter dreads. The moment prey becomes predator. 3 enraged male baboons, each armed with teeth that can tear through flesh and bone, begin to close in. The leopard's instincts scream at her. This is no longer a hunt. This is survival. She backs away, snarling, one paw lifted in warning. But the alpha male does not stop. He lunges. His canines rake across her shoulder, drawing blood. And the leopard roars, not the roar of a hunter, but of an animal suddenly, violently on the defensive. She pivots and bolts for the nearest tree, baboons still on her heels. She's faster on the ground, But the males are relentless, driven by instinct to protect the troop at any cost. One baboon closes within a meter of her tail before she reaches the trunk and explodes upward, claws tearing into bark, climbing beyond their reach in seconds. Below her, the three males stop at the base of the tree, barking, screaming, a wall of sound and fury, daring her to come back down. She doesn't. For several long minutes, the standoff holds. The leopard, bleeding from her shoulder, stares down through the branches. The baboons stare up, unwilling to leave until the threat is gone. Neither side moves. This is the tension of the wild. Not always a kill, not always a clean ending, but a negotiation written in body language and blood. Finally, as the last light drains from the sky, the alpha male lets out one final bark, a call of victory, and turns away. The troop regroups beneath the rocky outcrop, climbing to safety, the young mother and her infant safe among them. High in the tree, the leopard remains motionless until the troop's voices fade into the darkness. Only then does she descend, moving slower now, favoring her wounded shoulder. Tonight, she failed. Her hunger will have to wait. But failure for a leopard is not fatal. It's simply Tuesday. Tomorrow night, she will hunt again. And somewhere out there, another troop of baboons will need to remember. Safety is never guaranteed, and vigilance is the price of survival. This is the balance of the wild. Not every hunt ends in death. Not every escape ends in safety. Here, strength alone does not win the day. Unity does. A single leopard, however powerful, could not break the will of a troop that refused to abandon its own. In the end, this was never truly a story about a leopard and a baboon. It was a story about the oldest rule in nature, that survival belongs not always to the strongest, but to those who stand together when it matters most. And as darkness swallows the bushveld whole, the cycle continues, the hunter licking her wounds, the troop settling into an uneasy sleep. Both sides changed, both sides alive, both sides ready to face tomorrow's fight for survival.